welcome to the 5th edition of the TV Tan Weekender. Also, the very first episode of 2025. Oh, yay, new year. Oh, God, yeah, I can't wait. And this is brought to you by, I forget where we are in the rotation of sponsors, so let's just say this is brought to you by Sugar House Distillery, Outlaw Distillery, Ogden's own distillery, Bohemian Brewery, and Boozetique. Got them all in there. And we'll be recording the season 12 premiere of TV Tan over the weekend. We'll see how that goes. And we'll have a special guest. We'll see. We'll see if they show. And so what you should be watching this weekend, let me tell you something. Laid on Peacock. Blasted through it last night because nothing else is on. And Stephanie Sue from Everything Everywhere All at Once, and Zosia Mamet from Girls and various other things. Very funny show. It's about a woman played by Stephanie Sue who discovers that all of her previous boyfriends / lovers are all dying. Not only are they dying, they're all dying in the order that she slept with them. So it's a weird mystery. It's kind of a dark comedy, but very well done. Stephanie Hsu is fucking great in this, and so is Zosia Mamet, who's always good. And what the other things first of all, you should know that this is a free weekend for Apple TV Plus, so you can watch all of great shows like Ted Lasso, Silo. God, there's so many of them. There's so many good Apple TV Plus shows. Slow Horses, Shrinking, all of them. There's just I think you could get in a lot of quality viewing just binging over the weekend of a free Apple TV Plus. Just take advantage of it. It's all good. I'm still getting through Silo myself. And also coming up, actually already out, and you can watch them now, the third season of the very funny Animal Control. I almost said Animal Planet. What the fuck? No, Animal Control. Starring Joel McHale, and it's very funny. It's about animal control officers in Seattle, and it works for Joel McHale because it's an ensemble. He doesn't have to carry the whole damn thing, and nor should he. But also it is paired up with this not looking great Going Dutch, starring Dennis Leary, who is as craggy as ever, and Danny Pudi is also in here, Catherine Tate, so it's a good cast. It's about an asshole, I'm an asshole. Yeah, remember his song? Yeah, well, he's still living up to it. He's an asshole army colonel who's pissed off one too many people, and now he's like, you know what? You're going to the Netherlands. You're gonna work in the Netherlands where there's no war. All we do is bowl. Apparently that's what they do. I don't know. It does not look good, but I'm gonna give it a chance. Also, a very special Netflix offering here. It's a follow-up to the BBC series Kunk on Earth, starring Philomena Kunk, played by Diane Morgan, to deadpan perfection. And this is called Kunk on Life. It's a special. It's a one-off special, and exploring the meaning of life in her own bizarro documentary style. That is on Netflix, and God, we can only hope to get more Kunk in our lives. And also, if you remember this thing from a couple of years ago, The Rig. It's a combination British, Spanish, Canadian / whatever. It's about an oil rig in the middle of the ocean, and all of a sudden a mysterious fog shows up and cuts them off from the outside world. It's pretty tense. It's also kind of a slow burn kind of a show, but it's season 2. We'll see if they get out of the fog. I'm gonna guess not, because we still got a whole season to go. And also coming up on the weekend here, well, not much. We're still in the throes of New Year's and Christmas and all that shit. But we do have the 82nd Golden Globe Awards, and we always judge the Golden Globes by who's hosting And by God, this year it's a good one. Nikki Glaser is hosting the 82nd Golden Globe Awards on CBS and Paramount Plus. And I don't know, she might top Ricky Gervais. We'll see. No, Ricky Gervais is not coming back. So just get that the fuck out of your mind. We're not doing that anymore. Also, the second season on AMC of Mayfair Witches, starring Alexandra Daddario. It's about witches. It's an Anne Rice. It's an Anne Rice. It's a joint. It's a part of the ongoing series of AMC series from Anne Rice, from her novels, and you can catch up on it on AMC Plus if you don't have the AMC. And also, starting this week, if you don't have Hulu, by God, why don't you have Hulu? But so we're taking it all the way back to season 2 of Only Murders in the Building. They're going to show it on ABC on Thursday nights at 9 or 8. Whatever time zone you're in. And, there's not a lot of swearing in Only Murders in the Building, but it's always kind of interesting to see how they edit around these things because, you can't be having that on your broadcast ABC TV. No way. And other shows that I've been catching up on. Where's my list? I have a list. The Agency on Showtime, which is now Paramount Plus with Showtime, but it's still Showtime on cable. Who the fuck knows? It's all within the Paramount universe, and just be happy. It's not another Taylor Sheridan thing. Giving some other producers and directors and writers a chance on Paramount Plus. You don't have to be Taylor Sheridan to get on there anymore. And also this series, it's a Sundance Now series that I'm catching up on AMC Plus. White Lies, mentioned it before. Natalie Dormer and she's a journalist in South Africa, and she's investigating the murder of her brother. And there's all sorts of deep, dark shenanigans going on, and you have to keep reminding yourself, no, this is not a detective show. She's a journalist, not a detective. Which they even make that mistake in an upcoming episode. I'm a journalist, I'm not an investigator. So it comes up here and there, and also the first season, the highly watched first season of Landman, just plows forward. Speaking of Taylor Sheridan, they just don't give a fuck about the holidays. We're just going for it. We're blasting through the holidays, and we're not quite to the season finale yet. There will definitely be another season of this. Billy Bob just needs to cheer the fuck up in this. It's like he's nothing but fucking grumbling, man. And also really liking so far Dexter, Original Sin, Dexter Babies, pretty cool. Liking it. I'm especially liking Young Deb. I didn't think anybody could top the original Deb, but by God, this is pretty close. Looking good. And yeah. So once again, reminder: AMC Plus, but not AMC Plus. Apple TV Plus. This is what you get for flying without notes. Just freeballing it, doing it like that. Apple TV Plus is doing a free weekend. You should take advantage of that. It's probably, as far as quality of TV shows, there's very few bad ones on there. It's like I'd have to go all the way back to the original batch of originals, especially that Jason Momoa show. That sucked. But other than that, Apple TV Plus is definitely worth checking out, especially for free. If you can watch it for free this weekend, get to it. It's an excellent service, and if you like quality TV, you should think about subscribing to it. It's got a lot of good stuff on there. And yeah, we can wrap it for the weekender for this year. Just remember, season 12 premiere coming up with a possible special guest coming at you next week. Let's hope. We'll see. And yeah, in the meantime, if you got a job for a writer, let me know, because I don't have one. well, I got a couple little things in the fire, but could always use some more. And I've just put out, City Weekly has just released my top shows of 2024. I'll just give you a couple of them. Of course, The Penguin is in there on HBO and Max, Fallout on Prime Video, Say Nothing on Hulu, Interior Chinatown also on Hulu, and there's some other ones in there that you should check out. And had I gotten to it earlier, I probably would have put Laid in here from Peacock. But anyway, that's enough. So we want to thank our sponsors, Sugar House Distillery, Outlaw Distillery, Ogden's Own Distillery, Bohemian Brewery, and Boozetique for bringing this nonsense to you. And so we'll be back on I know the schedule's been fucked, but we're going to be back on a semi-regular schedule beginning in this new year. This looking so bright, looking so great. Oh, I can't wait to get into this new year. It's going to be so good. Fuck. No. Anyway, with that, good night, America, until the next proper episode of TV Tan. And that's it.